Guys, today we have a pretty crazy video. We're going to be breaking down the top 10 most expensive Funko Pops currently in our collection. Here we go. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. So one of the most popular questions that we get here on the channel is, what is your most expensive Funko Pop? Well, today we are going to tell you guys, along with the other top 9 currently in our collection in terms of price. Now, we're going to be going off of Pop Price Guide values, and for the purposes of this video, we are going to be excluding Freddy Funko Pops. I am a huge Freddy Funko collector, but today I specifically wanted to show off the top 10 most expensive non-Freddy Funko Pops for today's video. If you guys would like to see another video later on down the road where I actually show you guys my top 10 current most expensive Freddy Funko Pops, let me know down in the comments section below. So, without further ado, let's jump into Pop number 10. Alright guys, so I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty blown away by some of these prices. I have not checked our Pop Price Guide account in quite some time, so when I was doing the research for this video and gathering up the top 10 Pops, I was pretty shocked. So you guys just sit back and enjoy this one because it's gonna get pretty crazy. Also, as a fair warning, I just want to let everybody know that I have been collecting for quite some time. I started collecting Funko Pops way back in 2013, and I did not pay anywhere near what some of these Pops is worth, and that's just the nature of the collecting game. But coming in at number 10 is a Pop from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie franchise, and this one has actually taken a pretty big recent price increase, and this is the 1,000 piece NYCC Barbossa with Monkey. This is a beautiful Funko Pop. It is currently trending for $1,510, which is absolutely insane considering I picked it up for $200, which at the time I thought was a lot for this one. This Pop is really cool. You, of course, get Barbossa with his famous monkey there. The only bummer about this Pop, as you guys can see, is that the NYCC sticker does cover up the monkey a little bit. Also, you will notice that this Pop is limited to only 1,000 pieces, which is arguably the most important factor as to why this Pop is currently going for so much today. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. As somebody who has currently sailed on every single ocean on Earth as a mariner, it was important for me to get this one in my collection, and that's why I had to grab him. So coming in at number 9 is another Pop that holds a significant amount of personal importance to me, and this one is very, very limited. Only 480 pieces of this Pop were ever made. This is the blue suit Mr. Incredible from San Diego Comic-Con 2012. This one is currently going for $1,610. Now this one has fluctuated quite a bit from $1,200 all the way up to $3,000. Honestly, it does not matter what this Pop is ended up going for because it is never leaving my collection. The Incredibles Disney movie was such an important impact on my childhood as it pretty much ignited my love for superheroes and comic books and Star Wars and everything that I hold near and dear to my heart today. This is the rare version. He actually only wore the blue suit for a brief couple minutes in the beginning of the movie, if you guys remember. They also made the regular red suit version. I'm really hoping that we get a Mr. Incredible Funko Soda with a blue suit soda chase. I think that would be so freaking cool, but who knows? Funko will probably just make it metallic or something. But nonetheless, the blue suit Mr. Incredible coming in at number 9. So coming in at number 8 is another character that is very important to me, as it is my favorite Marvel superhero of all time. And most of you guys know this, but it is Captain America. And this is the rarest Captain America Pop that they have ever made, as they only came out with 240 pieces of the black and white Gemini exclusive Captain America. Now this is the same exact mold as the basic regular common Captain America. Only difference is he is black and white. It is from 2011, which is absolutely insane. As you guys can see, the JJL on the bottom there. It is coming in at $1,740. which is once again absolutely insane because I bought it way back in 2016 for way less than that. Nonetheless, it is a very important pop to me. I have almost every single Captain America pop that they've ever made, and this is another one that I will never be trading or selling away. So next up is pop number 7, and you guys probably figured that we couldn't go too deep into this list without hitting a Star Wars pop, and here we are. We have arrived, and the pop that I'm so happy that I have in my collection before it started to get ridiculously expensive is the 480-piece absolutely beautiful 501st Clone Trooper from San Diego Comic-Con 2012. Now, if you guys don't know, I am a massive Star Wars fan, love the Clone Wars, and I especially love the 501st Clone Legion. They are basically like the Navy SEALs of the clones, led of course by Captain Rex. Now this one is currently trending for $1,820, which is a whopping 10 times the price that I actually paid for this bad boy several years back. I think Funko needs to make all the different clone variants, regardless if they're limited or not. I think they just owe that to Star Wars fans, to Clone Wars fans, and this is a beautiful pop, although I would like to see some other 501st Clone Troopers in Funko Pop form. It would be really cool to get a sniper or something to go alongside this bad boy. And since this is from 2012, there are a lot of collectors that I know that have come into the community that this one is just way out of their price range. So I think Funko owes it to us to make other Clone Trooper variants. But nonetheless, he is coming in at number 7. So the next pop coming in at number 6 is not a Marvel one, it's not a DC one, and it's not even a Disney one. This is a pop that most of you guys probably didn't know I own, as I am a huge Back to the Future fan. I absolutely love those movies. I remember watching them on repeat as a kid, and when I found out that this pop existed, I had to get it for my collection. And this is the glow-in-the-dark Doc Brown, and this one has an incredible glow, which I will of course throw up on the screen for you guys to enjoy. This one recently started taking off like crazy in terms of price, as today it is currently going for $1,840, and I've actually seen it sell for a lot higher than that, which is absolutely crazy. Back to the Future is just one of those classic franchises that has, lots of people across all different generations that love. They constantly put out lots of different Back to the Future collectibles and memorabilia every year from a lot of different companies. So it's really no wonder as to why this one has gone up in price so much. They have made some newer Back to the Future pops, but this is definitely the holy grail of, the Back to the Future line, and I'm really, really thankful that I was able to pick it up when I did. Alright guys, we are now moving into my top 5 most expensive Funko Pops. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure to smash that like button because the next pop we have definitely deserves it. This is another glow-in-the-dark Chase pop. It is extremely limited, and it is arguably the most famous Marvel character ever. And this is the absolute beauty 1,000-piece glow-in-the-dark Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. This is just such an amazing pop. Once again, I will throw up the glow on the screen so you guys can check it out. I paid pennies for this pop compared to what it is going for today. It has officially surpassed the $2,000 threshold, and it is currently trending for $2,070. Although I think that could be off because according to PPG, there was a sale recently for $2,500. Not saying that that sale isn't legit, but that is a little high compared to all the other sales for the last few years. Nonetheless, I'm a massive Spider-Man fan. I thoroughly enjoyed No Way Home, just like a lot of you guys, and I cannot wait to see more Spider-Man in the upcoming phase for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that's the one coming in at number 5. So up next, coming in at number 4, is a character from the DC Universe. Finally, in my top 10, I have some representation from the other side of the superhero world that I do, yes, enjoy. A lot of people aren't loving DC these days, and that's completely okay, but that is not going to affect my love and passion for it, just like I have for Marvel. And the pop coming in as my current fourth most expensive one in my collection is the original metallic Batgirl Chase. Now this one also is a little extra special because there was two versions of this chase. If you guys can actually see on the screen, you'll notice that the bat symbol on her chest here is black, and that actually makes a huge difference as this is the rarer chase version of the two that they made. The other one has the yellow symbol. This one is actually the error, and believe it or not, this is extremely rare. I don't know the exact piece count on how many there are, but I actually recently found out there may be as few as 12 of these. I don't know how accurate that is, but nonetheless, it is currently coming in at $2,140, which is absolutely insane. This is a very, very old Funko Pop. This came out in 2011, as you guys can see by the JJL. On the bottom of the box, it's actually so old that due to the temperature changes throughout all the houses that I've lived in, as you guys probably noticed, the Chase sticker is actually coming off. And I tried my best to carefully glue it back on there, but that's how old some of these pops are. And I'm really thankful that she is in as good as condition as she is for being now, oh my gosh, 12 years old here in 2023. But Batgirl, one of my favorite DC superheroes of all time, and I'm super thankful to have this one in the collection. So now we are moving into our top 3 most expensive, and wouldn't you know it, we are going back to Star Wars, and this is another big one. This is one that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to pick up just because it was starting to go upward in price, but thanks to a fantastic member here in the community, I was able to get this for a fantastic deal. And the one that I'm talking about is the Droids Boba Fett, which was limited to only 480 pieces from San Diego Comic-Con 2013. Now, interestingly enough, that same year they did release this pop as an exclusive for Star Wars Celebration, but it has not affected the price as this is a very sought after piece, and it is currently going for $2,370. Now, Boba Fett is my favorite Star Wars character. I am also proud to say that I am currently Boba Fett complete. I have every single version of Boba Fett that Funko has made, and I'm going to do my best to keep it that way for as long as I possibly can because that's how much and the character means to me. I loved the Book of Boba Fett overall. I thought it could have been a little bit better, but we're not going to go into that today. I'm just hoping that we can see a little bit more of Boba Fett either in an upcoming season of The Mandalorian or just in another Star Wars show. So the Droids version of Boba Fett coming in at number 3. So coming in at number 2 is a pop that has a lot of sentimental value to me because it was actually the first massive grail that I spent over $500 on, and it happened to complete a set that I was desperately hunting at the time. This one, also extremely rare, coming in from San Diego Comic-Con 2012. This is the gold Loki from the original Avengers line, and this one is an absolute beauty. They only made 480 pieces of this guy. The first Avengers movie is my favorite Marvel movie. That one I actually saw in theaters when I was a senior in high school, and it knocked my socks off. Just seeing all the different Marvel superheroes team up against the common enemy on screen after having their own individual movies, which is absolutely amazing and something, of course, as you guys know, hadn't been done before. Now, this one, interestingly enough, there are 5 other pops as counterparts in this line, and they're all relatively affordable. And actually, recently, last year they came out with that Entertainment Earth glow-in-the-dark Loki, which I actually thought was going to cause this one to go down in value, but it has done the exact opposite, as this one is currently trending at $4,300. $390, which is insane because I spent $600 on this guy, and at the time I thought I was losing my mind because I was getting into Funko so much and I was forking over hundreds of dollars. And lo and behold, that investment has paid off. But just like all the other pops in today's video, this one is not for sale, and it is not one that I will ever be getting rid of. Alright guys, we have arrived. My number one most expensive Funko Pop currently in our collection, and believe it or not, it is not a Marvel Pop, and it is not even a Star Wars Pop. It is another DC Pop, and it's actually one of our favorite villains of all time, and one that I'm very grateful to have in my collection. This is the original metallic Riddler chase. Now, these chases are ridiculously rare. Back in the day when Funko did chases, I'm talking pre-2013, they weren't 1 out of 6. They were 1 out of 36. So your odds of pulling a chase were 6 times as hard back in the day. And that's what has made a lot of these pops carry so much value here now in 2023. And interestingly enough, this is actually one of my oldest Funko Pops. As you guys can see on the bottom, this is coming in from 2010. This is also a very weird variant, as I'll zoom in for you guys here. You might notice the one hand on the Riddler there where he's holding the cane is not actually metallic. So the rest of him is metallic. This is actually another error version of the pop. And once again, I was told, it could not be true, but I was told that there could be as few as 10 of these with the non-metallic hand. Nonetheless, I love the Riddler. You know, it's such a great character from the Batman universe, and really cool that we saw the Riddler recently in the newest The Batman movie. I thought that version of the Riddler was awesome, but this one is pretty hefty if you want to grab it for your collection, if you can even find one. This one has a current value of $4,720, which is once again absolutely insane. I paid around $750, which I thought at the time was crazy, but lo and behold, it has gone up quite a bit in value. But that's my top 10, guys. Let me know down in the comments section below which pop was your favorite. Are you currently going after any of the pops that we showed off today? I'm very proud of the collection that we've built. It's taken a lot of time, hard work, and patience. And that's going to bring us into today's Monday motivation. If you guys are new to the channel, every single week we like to bring you guys a little piece of Monday motivation to help kickstart your week and get you through the toughest day of the week, which is, of course, Monday. And today's Monday motivation is be patient and enjoy the ride. Everyone's collecting journey is exactly that. It's a journey, and everyone is at different points in their journey. I just happen to be now 10 years into my collecting journey, and that's why I'm lucky enough to have some of the pieces that I have. 10 years from now, just think about where you're going to be in your collecting journey if you stick with this hobby and you continue to work hard and go after those grails, go after those pieces that mean the most to you. These pieces, at the end of the day, these characters have stories and depth that really mean a lot to me. It's not so much the price tag, it's not so much the value. I went after them because all these characters played an impact in my life, and that's why I have them in my collection. Everyone's collection is a story, and every story is built one page at a time. So that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. We would love to have you join our Slapshotpops family. We do, of course, have an auction tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern over on the Whatnot app. So if you're looking to add something to your collection, we might have it. We just got in a really cool collection of pops, so we do have a lot of stuff up for grabs, and we hope to see you guys tonight. So with that being said, don't stop shooting until you score, and we'll see you all very soon.